Coming up on this edition of Out of the Blue from Middle Tennessee State University. April is Financial Literacy Month, and the Jones College of Business will use the occasion to help high school and college students learn basic personal finance. A just-released study says MTSU has a $1.42 billion economic impact on our state. We'll talk to the director of MTSU's Business and Economic Research Center about the findings. And we'll meet a freshman who's introducing MTSU to TikTok and also making a name for herself as a reporter for Middle Tennessee News, our student media partner. I'm Andrew Oppmann, and this is Out of the Blue. Welcome to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Oppmann. April is Financial Literacy Month, and the Jones College of Business will use the occasion to help high school and college students learn basic personal finance skills. Joining us to talk about it is Dr. Maria Eldon King, Director of the Tennessee Council on Economic and Free Enterprise Education, and Dr. Charles Baum, an economics professor in the Jones College. Well, Dr. King, Dr. Baum, welcome to the show. We're glad to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Andrew. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you both. Dr. King, let's get started right away here. We've got Financial Literacy Month happening in April. We'll celebrate a week of it here on MTSU, but let's talk about the Tennessee Council on Economic and Free Enterprise Education. Your baby, right? Tell us what you do and how it ties into this financial literacy celebration.
So in large part, the Tennessee Council on Economic and Free Enterprise Education provides professional development and training opportunities for teachers in the K-12 system. And part of that education is, of course, economics, but then also financial literacy and entrepreneurship. So our role in all of this is, for one, the council serves as a board member for the Tennessee Jumpstart organization, that's comprised of 50 different businesses and government agencies across the state. And we're interested in financial literacy for all of our students. So it was a natural tie-in to get involved with the activities that will happen on our campus in April.
Well, Dr. King, obviously the need for this is very important. You mentioned the Tennessee Jumpstart. There was a statistic you shared with me about really why it's important we reach the K-12 students at a certain time. Can you speak to that?
Absolutely. So we know that about 38% of Tennessee high school students will not initially go to some sort of post-secondary training, whether that's technical college, two-year college, or four-year university. So it's important that we help them understand the basics of financial literacy, things like budgeting and basic money management, before they leave high school, because it'll be a while before they are impacted by any sort of additional formal education in that. And, you know, you go out into the world and you don't know how to manage a basic budget, it has a huge impact on your life.
Dr. Baum, you've spoken a lot about the importance of savings and making sure that our youth understand why they need to plan accordingly. Can you speak a little to that?
Yes, we want to emphasize the importance of economics and responsible budgeting so that individuals will be able to develop a budget that will allow for them to prepare for the future. Different unexpected events arise, like unemployment, periods out of the labor force, and we want to encourage individuals to save so that when those periods arise, individuals will have some money to live on.
Well, obviously you're hoping April will allow you to tell that message and stress the importance. The entire month of April is Financial Literacy Month, but you've got a week selected within the month that you're going to be focusing on with a little bit more intensity. Can you talk about that?
Yes, so April the 4th to the 8th at MTSU is Financial Literacy Week, and we have a host of activities that will go on in conjunction with the MT One Stop and with the Jones College of Business. During that week, we have Brock Fortner coming to speak. He's an MTSU graduate with a background in risk management insurance. He'll be talking to the students. We have a literacy panel coming to talk about financial planning on Tuesday. Again, Troy Jones will be speaking about financial literacy, crafting your success. He's the CEO of a company called Status Pro and a dynamic speaker. He'll be over at the James Union Building, both at 12:30 and at 4:30. And then MT One Stop has this fabulous program called The Game of Life that'll be hosted on Thursday, April the 7th, over at the Rec Center gym, that students really need to go and get their hands in there, and they get a salary and they go around and they create a real life scenario for you to see, what sort of things come up in life that impact your budget.
Dr. King, I know we've got a website available for folks to find out more information. Can you describe for them what they can find there?
Sure. So that website outlines the activities that will be hosted here on campus the week of April the 4th, along with the details about where to be for those activities. And there's a contact information on the website if you need more information.
So all of that's there, and it sounds like all the events are free, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's fantastic. Dr. King, Dr. Baum, always proud of the Jones College of Business, and we appreciate this effort to help all the citizens of our community. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
And we'll be right back.
The Charlie and Hazel Daniels Veterans and Military Family Center, located at Middle Tennessee State University, is the largest and most comprehensive on an academic campus in the nation. We lost our patriot Charlie on 6 July 2020. The creation of the Generals Fund was his last public event in support of our military.
So many men and women that have served, that expected to be able to have their tuition or certain assistance being given to them, and that money evaporated. With the establishment of the General Fund is to make sure that all those men and women can get through MTSU and pursue what they thought they could do when they came on back.
We're extremely proud that the Predators have identified the need to help make this fund one of the best at our university for our veterans.
It's very important just for me personally that they offered this fund, and I feel like there are a lot of students on campus like me whose benefits run out and they aren't aware of that. To be the first recipient of the Generals Fund is truly an honor. I'm the person that if I'm the spokesperson or the face of something, I want to do it to my best ability, and just to help share this experience with other students just like me who are military dependents on MTSU's campus that can receive help from the Daniels Center, because everything here in this center is just here to help us. What the Generals Fund means to me, it's a help when I'm falling. So if I'm struggling or anything, I know I can come to the Daniels Center and they have me, they have a help for me, they have a way to figure things out.
Join us, contribute to the continuation of Charlie's legendary support of our military.
Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. A just-released study says that MTSU has a $1.42 billion economic impact and generates 11,500 jobs in our region and state. Dr. Marat Arek, Director of MTSU's Business and Economic Research Center, is here to share more details about this research. Well, Dr. Arek, it's great to have you on the program with big news.
It's my pleasure. Yes, indeed. We have an impact study currently out. It's, the impact, overall impact is stunning. We are talking about 11,500 jobs and 1.5 billion with B. Actually.
With a B, the impact of MTSU on not only our community, but the region and the state.
Yes.
Professor, it's an involved study. There's a lot of data to talk about here, but you had 10 top headlines. And why don't we go through each of those and give you a chance to elaborate on them. Number one was attracting and retaining talented students.
It's 90% of MTSU students are from Tennessee. So we are really playing a critical role in educating, upgrading the skill set of Tennesseans. And this is really critically important. And 78% of MTSU alumni live in Tennessee. They are not going anywhere. We educate them. We instill all kind of skills, entrepreneurships, and how-tos in their brain, and then they stay here and play a critical role for the community.
Number 2 was preparing a skilled workforce.
Currently, when we look at Rutherford County here, our county, and it's basically MTSU graduates account for 2 in every 5 adults with bachelor's degree. And in Nashville MSA, when we just broaden the region, it's currently we have 1 in every 6 adults with bachelor's degree associated with the university.
We're very, very proud of the fact that Middle Tennessee State University is the number 1 provider of graduates to the greater Nashville economy.
Yes.
We are overwhelmingly the place that people turn to for those graduates.
That's true.
Number 3, providing a pipeline of reliable, skilled workers.
The third one, I'm talking about the skill set pipeline. It's really big. I have to emphasize that one. That's the critical part. That's also the part that it's a business is looking for. They are looking for a reliable source of pipeline, skilled workforce pipeline, to come to our region. Annual number of alumni staying in Rutherford County is about 1.4 times the annual freshman enrollment from the county. So we are really, we are first educating our own, and we are also bringing from other regions, and we are keeping them here. So these are really critically important numbers. Just look at the multiplier in a sense. This is the basic multiplier.
Number 4, and I know this is a big one, statewide impact of MTSU alumni.
Almost all of Tennessee's 95 counties represented in more than 20,000 students. When you look at the alumni side, we also have alumni in every single one of those 95 counties in Tennessee.
Number 5, creating economic activity across business sectors.
1.42 billion in total business revenue.
And that's a step up from the last study in 2017.
Yes, it's a significant step up.
I think it was 1.1 billion, around that figure, correct?
Yes, and one of the reasons is our focus on bringing or creating new ways to serve the local communities here. Because business community wants and we decide to invest. The science building is one of the major examples. Now concrete management, School of Concrete Management, because community wants that. Applied engineering, another one. What those things mean is that we are really investing in infrastructure. Investment in infrastructure means increasing construction activities. Every year right now, we are spending more than $50–60 million for construction. For 2021, we spent a lot more, over 200. But we spent significant amount, the total impact is over $200 million, just because of the construction activities. And the reason those activities happening is because we are really looking for the ways to help communities, business communities.
Number 6, a significant source of personal income.
It's a $617 million in personal income. These are the wages and salaries. This is all university-related activities and impact of those activities on the household income in the region.
Number 7, MTSU is a reliable source of local and state tax revenues.
And if you look at, overall, it's about $144 million. 31 million in sales, about, 50 million in property tax, and other 11 million, all the fees and other taxes. Then remaining 87 million in federal taxes. This is indeed, it's again, significant source of revenue for the local communities here.
Number 8, creation of job opportunities.
11,500 jobs, across Tennessee. This includes MTSU's its own, it's over 2,000 direct employment. And this is indeed, it's a great contribution to this community.
Number 9, attracting visitors to the area.
We mentioned that cultural activities, the athletics, and also, it's business interactions. It's getting, in terms of the volume, actually, it's getting more and we see more and more business-related activities too. In 2021, we saw nearly 1/3 of the activities university usually attract in normal times. So it says what we included here, roughly 1/3 of what you usually see. We are not at the level that we used to see in the past. So it's, we're gonna hopefully come back, and we're gonna see that vibrancy across the campus.
And then rounding out the top 10, an important point that we are the higher education home to students who are first generation, veterans, non-traditional, and entrepreneurial.
These are really critically important areas. In terms of 41% of, for example, 41% of 2020 graduates, it's a first generation. In terms of non-traditional, 20%, 24% of the student body, said they are non-traditional. Some of them coming back to school to upgrade their skill set. Some of them, he said, learning new skills. Or, he said, they are basically, some of them simply coming here, he said, for unfinished business.
Right.
It's just getting that degree. Whatever the reason, he said, they started, they cannot continue, and then coming back and getting that degree again.
You told the Daily News Journal, we are uplifting people.
Yes.
And I couldn't think of a better, more succinct way to describe the University of Opportunities, what we provide all the populations of MTSU, what we provide all the populations of our community, but those that you've just singled out, we're really changing the destiny of their lives.
Yes, definitely.
Well, Professor, where can I find the full report?
The current studies, this one, MTSU Economic Impact, and all other projects is available at our website. It is mtsu.edu/BERC, Berk.
Professor, thanks for sharing these details with us on Out of the Blue.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure.
We'll be right back.
I am True Blue.
As a member of this diverse community,
I am a valuable contributor
to its progress and success.
I'm engaged in the life of this community.
I'm a recipient and a giver.
I am a listener and a speaker.
I am honest in word and deed.
I am committed to reason, not violence.
I am a learner.
Now and forever.
I am a Blue Raider.
I am a Blue Raider.
I'm a Blue Raider.
True Blue.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
You know you gotta climb higher, climb higher, let the fire burn brighter, be stronger, go longer, climb
Welcome back to Out of the Blue. I'm Andrew Ottman. Isabella Gutierrez is a freshman with a big job on the MTSU campus. She's part of our team in the Division of Marketing and Communications, helping introduce MTSU to TikTok and other short-form videos on social media. And she's making a name for herself as a reporter for Middle Tennessee News, our student media partner. Isabella, we call you Izzy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're excited to have you here. We're going to talk about some of the work that you do for MTSU social media.
Thank you.
And then we'll talk about some of the work you do for Middle Tennessee News. So let's start with social media first.
Yes.
I'm so excited to have you as part of the marketing and communications team, helping us craft the type of content that's going to resonate more with our students. Talk about the videos you do and how we show them to the students.
Yeah, so I work on a team of people, me and a few other student workers, and we basically make a lot of TikTok videos and reels. They're around 15 to 30 seconds depending on whatever length it is, but a lot of them show different aspects of our campus or show different things going on, different events, different majors, and really showcase different aspects of everything, along with trying to follow the trends and seeing what's relevant, what's current, and trying to stay up to date with what's trending so that students can relate to the content and send it to their friends and be like, oh my gosh, this is so funny, this is so me, like stuff like that. So that's the type of content we try to make, and we try to post around 1 to 2 videos a day, so we really try to stay on top of it and stay relevant.
Now you're doing all this and you're a freshman on our campus. A lot of what I've seen, you're actually kind of introducing your followers to this campus and all the things you're discovering. Is that one of the keys to having that kind of engaging content, to be very personal?
Most definitely. On my personal account, I love to show people MTSU, how our campus looks, what I'm eating today, where I'm going, things like that. And then even on our MTSU TikTok, I also love to show what's going on, where are we going, what events going on, and things like that.
What I love about your content, your videos, is that, like you said, I really get a connection. They're funny. I love that you're bringing this kind of content to the MTSU TikTok.
Thank you.
So let's set up the 2 videos we've picked from that you did for us in marketing and communications.
Yes, so one video really is showcasing our MTSU milk. It's showing how it's bottled, how it's made, how it's mixed. I already made a previous video before that about the MTSU cows and how the milk is made from the cows, but this is kind of like a part 2 to that video. And then my other video is me falling down the elevator at Starbucks. Sounds crazy. Let me explain. Me and my friends go to Starbucks on campus literally every day, especially when we're studying. It's just such a simple like, I'm studying, time for more Starbucks. So I was like, this would be so funny if it's like I'm studying and then it's like, oh, I happen to be at Starbucks again. So that was kind of the idea for that one, and I was like falling down the elevator, and it was so funny to film.
And they are good.
Thank
Let's
you.
watch them both.
Let's bottle MTSU milk today. First, they are labeled and dated. The milk is getting mixed to go into the bottles. They are loaded into crates and are ready to go.
I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to.
Let's switch a little bit. You are a reporter also for Middle Tennessee News, our new student media partner on Out of the Blue. And you've got a feature story that we're going to show. Can you set it up for our viewers?
Yeah, so I made a story about my brother. My brother's a music artist. He's a DJ, a dancer, a singer, a producer, and he has a radio show that's broadcast across the country. So I wanted to make a really cool story for MTN News to talk about my brother and show a little bit of his life.
And his name is?
Alex Angelo.
Good, good. You got to do the plug.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, let's go to that report.
In a quaint Nashville neighborhood, above his neighbor's garage, turntables are spinning. Meet Alex Angelo, a 21-year-old radio show host whose show airs across 16 stations around the country. Alex's dad, Bo Matthews, helps him create the show.
Once a week, Alex and I meet, and we talk about the content breaks on his show. Your list is fantastic.
Alex's show is aimed towards a younger demographic and is compiled of top pop music and current trending sounds from TikTok. Alex broke down the process of creating his sheet compiled of these songs.
So this is the cue sheet. I do this every week for the various stations. We send this out, and this essentially is like the blueprint for the show.
Once he completes the list, he spends 4 hours mixing the show together. Then he records his talk breaks and lays them over.
I love the dance trend behind this next record.
But this isn't Alex's first rodeo. At age 13, Alex DJ'd the Cleveland Cavaliers basketball games at Quicken Loans Arena. And at age 14, he was given his own radio show on Radio Disney.
This is Alex Angelo, the host of the Saturday Night Party. It's great, and it was another great foundation for what I'm doing now. It really prepared me for now.
So next time you get into your car on Friday nights, turn on Hot 106.7 and hear
This is Alex Angelo, and you're in the mix.
In a Nashville neighborhood, Isabella Gutierrez, MTN News.
Where can we find all of the videos that we shoot?
All of the TikToks are found at MTSU Talk.
And that does wrap up this edition of Out of the Blue. A reminder, you can find news about the campus 24 hours a day by going to our website, mtsunews.com. You can also find additional special content on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Broadcasting from the Center for Educational Media, I'm Andrew Ottman. Stay safe, stay on course, and remain true blue.